Over the last couple years, I have encountered tens of thousands of Instant Pot cooks, and these are the top mistakes I see them make over and over again. So today I'm sharing with you the top 9 Instant Pot mistakes. Hey guys, it's Lisa Childs here from triedtestedandtrue.com, and today I'm sharing with you the top 9 mistakes I see Instant Pot cooks make over and over again. And so take a tally of your score if you're making none of these mistakes, or if you're making a couple of these mistakes. Leave your score in the comments below and I'll pick a couple of you and send you an Amazon gift card. So let's jump into the first mistake. The first mistake I see people make over and over again, especially for beginners, is putting your Instant Pot on the stove top. Especially if you have a glass cooktop, do not put your Instant Pot on the stove top, because you would not believe how many people have burned the bottom of their Instant Pots on the stove top. If you're a beginner, I recommend that you put it on a countertop, on a trivet, something besides the stove top. I like to personally put mine on my stovetop with a wooden cutting board, so then I can use my hood to vent all the steam and the pressure after I'm done pressure cooking. But for beginners, I totally do not recommend this, and this is a mistake I see people making all the time. The next mistake I see people make all the time is doing a quick release when you have a pot full of soup or liquid. So when you have a pot that is full of soup or something else and it's really full, and you do a quick release on the pressure, all of that pressure, all of that liquid is going to spew out of your sealing knob and this little pin part right here. So instead, what I recommend is releasing your pressure in short bursts. So on this model, I have an Instant Pot Duo Plus. It comes with a little button and it's always on the sealing position. But if you just kind of rock it back and forth like this and turn it to venting and letting out the steam out in short bursts, that will prevent your walls, your face, your hair, everything from getting spewed with whatever's inside your pot. The next mistake I see beginners make all the time is to use the Instant Pot handle as like a carrying handle. This is not a carrying handle, and if you try and lift it up by this part, this lid is not in a locked and sealed position as far as like the mechanics of this go. It's only sealing and locked for the pressure sealing part of it. So when you try and lift this up like this and it slides even a little bit, this lid can come flying off, and that is really unsafe. So don't do that. Instead, if you want to carry your Instant Pot, hold it by the sides right here, or you can lift it by the base right under its little arms right here and lift it up like this. But don't use this handle as a carrying handle, because it is not secure, it's not locked in, and you could be in a really dangerous position. The next mistake I see people making is thinking that you have to fill up the entire Instant Pot with liquid in order to pressure cook. So here's the beauty about pressure cooking, is you only have to use a minimum of about half a cup to 1 cup of liquid in your Instant Pot. All that liquid boils up and it creates all this steam, and it's locked in this Instant Pot device, and then it squeezes all that heat and that moisture into the food and it cooks it really quickly. So I see a lot of people making mashed potatoes, and they fill up the entire pot with water and then they put in their mashed potatoes. And basically, if you want to make potato soup, that's a good thing, but you don't have to fill it up all the way with liquid to boil your potatoes, because if you only use 1 cup of water, it will steam them through and it will cook just as well, and it will take a fraction of the time. The next mistake is storing your sealing ring in the lid. So when you store your sealing ring in the Instant Pot lid, it kind of locks in all of those smells and those aromas from whatever you cook, no matter how clean your lid and your sealing ring is. Instead, I recommend that you just take it out, and you can even just set it on top of the lid or set it inside the Instant Pot, but don't store it inside of this little ridge, because it will just trap in all of those smells. The next mistake I like to warn people against is when they open up their lid and just fling it right off after opening their Instant Pots. So let me explain. When you are done pressure cooking and you take off your lid, a ton of liquid, condensation, and moisture is going to be on your lid. Also, this is really hot, so be careful about that. But when you lift up your lid and you just take it straight off, all of that liquid is going to slide off and get all over your countertop and make a big mess. And so I recommend taking your Instant Pot lid in the unlocked position and then just lifting it up slightly so all of that liquid can kind of drip off, and then kind of putting it over the Instant Pot, shaking that additional moisture and liquid off, and then setting it in the base. The next mistake I see people making is forgetting about the condensation collector on the back of your Instant Pot. A lot of people don't even know about this guy, but this is a little cup that is on the back of your Instant Pot, and it collects any additional moisture, liquid, whatever, food that falls from the lid into this outer rim of the Instant Pot, and it collects in here. If you open up your Instant Pot lid, you can see in the base that there is a little hole in the back, and that drips into this condensation collector, and it collects just tons of liquid and everything that is from your Instant Pot. And so if you forget about this and you don't clean it out on occasion, it will just end up being really moldy and gross. So make sure that you clean this out every time you use it. This next one is something that I see all the time. It's going out and buying a ton of accessories right when you purchase your Instant Pot, before you even use it. If you've watched my best Instant Pot accessories to buy and avoid videos, which I'll link to above here, you know that I recommend not to buy any Instant Pot accessories until you've used your Instant Pot for at least a couple weeks. After you wait and actually use your Instant Pot, then you'll know what kind of accessories you need, because you don't need a ton of this stuff that you're never gonna use. You're gonna waste your money, you're gonna waste your space, and I want you to be happy with your Instant Pot and confident with it, and it's gonna make you feel really overwhelmed if you have a ton of accessories that you have no idea how to use. The very last and most prevalent mistake I see people making every single day is storing their Instant Pot like this. So if you store your Instant Pot when not in use with the lid on like this, it will stink. I'm not kidding. This will smell so bad because it's just gonna trap in all of the odors from the base, from the lid, the sealing ring, and the liner. No matter how clean you get it, it will still smell like food. And so here's a tip that I like to use, is to store your Instant Pot with the lid upside down. So I usually just store it like this with the lid on top of the base, and I'll take the sealing ring and just put it either on top of this lid or I'll put it inside. But I don't like to store any of the pieces snug together, otherwise it smells so bad. And that's it. That's the top 9 Instant Pot mistakes I see people making every single day. If you're interested in this, you will love my video on the top 26 Instant Pot don'ts, and it will help you feel a lot more confident with your Instant Pot. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.